All right, hey everybody, here we are with the Zino Pro, and we're going to do a little range test. We're going to just see how it does. It's a little bit of a windy day. It's about 15 mile an hour wind gusts, but we're going to give it a shot and just see how far we can go. Hopefully just see if I can get at least 3,000 meters out of her with this stock battery. So let's go ahead and not waste any time and head on out. Totally not paying attention to my height there. That's the second time I've done that. I go from one quad being an Imperial, and then the next quad on meters, and I go too high. Let's bring her on down. I mean, we got some high mountains here, so there's no planes flying down at this level, but let's bring it on down. That should be fine right there. And you can see some of the mountains are taller than what I'm flying, so we're running a speed of 6 meters a second. I've got it in sport mode, and that's the one thing. Sport mode does work now. It should be a top speed of 9.9 to 10 miles an hour. And then you drop it down into normal mode, and it will go to like 5 miles an hour, I think. We'll try that on the way back. But right now, I just want to see how far out I can get here. Keeping my signal and all that. A little dark on that camera there. Let's bring it down a little bit. Now I am trying the filters out, and the way the sun was going in and out, I didn't want to try and do even my weakest filter. And hold on a second. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was approached by somebody just asking me if I was flying a quad. He was waving at me, being polite because he saw me talking, so I guess he has seen me out here before and knows that I'm recording. So right now we're farther than I've ever been with a Zino, period. Still got a good signal, 71% battery, flying against the wind. If I had to guess right now, I'd say the wind's about somewhere between 12 and 15 mile an hour. Gusts probably about just a little more than that. It seems to be just a steady wind. Hold holding full signal, 66% battery. We're at almost 2,000 meters. We have not picked up any speed, so we are going into the wind there. And I'm sorry, to get back to the filters, I've got the polarized filter on. So on my screen here, it looks a little dark. I've got it set for sunny day. You see a nice little glare on the water there. We'll hit that on the way back. See if we can get a good shot with the sun there. So in sport mode, I just want to also point out that when you're in sport mode, you have no control of the speeds. Your personalized speed settings you cannot change. So in sport mode, it's just full throttle, yaw, everything. And then if you put it into normal mode, it slows it down, and then you can adjust your speed. So I don't really like that. In sport mode, I would still like to slow the yaw down a little bit, because watch, you got to be careful. I'll try to do it careful. See, it's just a little too hard. I got to take a slight approach at it. Okay, so it's telling me return to home. I'm canceling it. We're going to keep going here as long as I got a signal. And I'm not 50% battery yet. I'd like to hit 3,000 meters. It's going to be close. I don't want to return to home. Just let me do it. And we're not going to hit 3,000 meters, y'all, but I still have a full signal. But it's had to fight its flight in the wind, so we've lost some battery that way. Maybe we'll have a white knuckle moment here and just hit 3,000 meters and fly back on a wing and a prayer. What do you think? Give it a shot. Yeah, that's great. I've got full signal all the way up, and we're almost 3,000 meters. You just can't do the 4,000 meters and have a battery to return on. So this new battery that they have, that's going to be 5,000 milliamp hours. That's going to be the battery to do it, as long as the signal works. We're really pushing that battery now. Might have to land this thing in a tree. All right, 3,000 meters, return to home. And let's hope she makes it. See if it comes back faster. 42% battery right now, y'all. Over the water. And she's coming back at a faster speed with the wind. So that's good. And as it comes back, I might have to steer to the right and put us down on the land. Hopefully not in a tree, but let's just keep an eye on it and let's see what we get. Yeah, she's coming back pretty decent speed, almost full speed. Color looks nice from my phone here anyhow. Let's take a peek downward. %37 battery, we're in the yellow. 3,000 meters out. I'm going to take a guess here and say we're going to land on 8% battery, which is not a smart thing to do with these batteries, because these batteries have been known to be a little shoddy on their cells. I did check mine prior. It's a new battery. It was balanced well, and all the cells were acting perfectly fine as it was charging. We're down to 37. We'll be all right. You can tell I'm a little bit nervous because I keep questioning it. Not really getting much of a reflection off the water there, but it's pretty impressive. We did not lose FPV, didn't have any lag whatsoever, held a nice strong signal all the way out. So far, successful flight. And we got plenty of battery. What much more battery than I expected. We could have kept going. That return wind helped a lot. It was just killing us fighting the wind. It was eating up a lot of battery. Okay, so there we have it. That was a pretty good flight. With, had the wind coming at us the whole way out, so we ate up some battery going out. But to get 3,000 meters on this battery, I'm happy with that. So we got 3,000 meters. We went down under 50% on the battery, and we came back with plenty of battery left. So all in all, I'm impressed. I'm very happy so far with what they've done with the Zino Pro. It is not just another Zino. They've made the improvements with the cooling fan. It came back and it's not warm at all. So it ventilated very well, and I'm very happy with it. So the firmware seems to be good. It's going to take a little bit of pushing for me to do a firmware update. I know they've got one coming up here this week, actually tomorrow. I think they're releasing a new firmware update, rumor has it. So I'm definitely not going to jump on that and change my firmware. I'm going to leave this alone, and let's see what that new firmware brings for us. But where this stands right now, I can highly recommend it. And guess what? The price is coming down. It's already dropped down. So you can pick this thing up on the Banggood Black Friday sale. I think it's going to be like under $320. I'm not sure, but once I get that price, I'll post it underneath this video, and you can pick yourself one up from their Black Friday sale. And again, I highly recommend this. At this point, I'm not having any issues with it. It connects a lot faster. No problems getting it to pass the GPS accuracy test. It doesn't drop. All those silly things the Zino did, the Zino Pro's been pretty good so far. So more videos to come, hopefully on a nicer day before it gets too cold and snowy out here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thumbs up on the way out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.